and welcome to the Family Tech Talk podcast,
where we offer tech tips,
give parenting advice,
and discuss the latest tech news
that can help you manage the technology in your home.
We are your hosts. I'm Emily.
And I'm Sarah. You can learn more about us on our website, familytechzone.com.
Thank you for joining us for this week's episode.
Today we are talking about back-to-school technology.
Back to school! Woo!
Makes me want to sing that song from Grease 2.
I don't think I've ever seen Grease 2. I know, I'm so sorry.
That is really sad because as a kid, I watched Grease 2 a lot. And it was our favorite. Like, I like it more than Grease 1, but I think because, like, it was my first.
I'm processing this really fast. Okay.
Does everything about me make sense now that I like Grease 2 better than Grease 1?
I have a memory. So my friend's dad used to work at the Idaho Steelheads, their hockey team.
Okay.
Like, he did their food and stuff like that. So we got to go free tickets, sit in the suites and everything like that. And every time we watched a movie, instead of watching the game, and we watched Grease. So there you go. Connections.
Fact. Very good. All right, so back to school technology. I've gotten a lot of questions about this lately because back to school is here. My kids went back to school today.
Oh,
and
how
it was
are you
the best
feeling?
thing ever. Yeah. I love when my kids go back to school.
That's what, back to school's that nice, like, this is what it's like.
I have 8 hours today where no one's going to bug me about anything. And it's beautiful. So it's fantastic. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the questions I'm getting asked, especially for younger kids, is about GPS watches. Well, so let's back up.
Okay.
We'll talk about hardware for back to school.
Yes.
And then maybe also some software apps back to school related.
Perfect.
So hardware, GPS watches. That's a lot of parents are wanting these for their kids. It's an easy way to not give them a smartphone.
But know what's going on.
Know if they've made it to school safely or not. We're helicopter parents, every one of us now. So you got to make sure your kid...
Back when we went to school, they're like, maybe I'll see you tonight.
I'm sure you made it to school eventually. I didn't get a call that you were absent, so you're fine. Yeah. So, especially when they're not riding the bus or anything.
Yeah.
You want to make sure they got to school okay.
Right.
So,
and isn't there some that can do, they can include a phone functionality in it as well?
Yes.
With the special, you can call these two people if you need to. Yeah.
Yeah, and which I really love that. So we actually have the Verizon Gizmo gadget, or Gizmo Pal, one of the two. For my son.
Okay.
And yes, he can call. He can actually even send a quick text.
Ooh.
It's very specific texts. But as he was leaving today, he's like, one of the options is I made it to school. I'm like, perfect. Just use that one.
Great.
Sounds
Thanks.
good. But so the only problem with it, it is the best option.
Okay.
And it's only available on Verizon. You have to have Verizon if you want the really best GPS watch available.
I have Verizon, so I'm like, I love Verizon, but I also understand, some people, you don't want to get a line just with Verizon if you have another carrier or anything like that. So
So there is another option. TikTok is the one that I kind of like. T-A-L-K, like TikTok.
Awesome.
Right. Pretty clever name. That is carrier agnostic, so you can get service directly through them. If you have T-Mobile, you can put a T-Mobile SIM.
Oh, that's awesome.
In the watch. It has similar functionality. They can call. You can check where their location is and everything like that. So those are the two kind of best options. There's a couple other options that is just GPS tracking. The Hero, which is H-E-R-E.
Okay.
Instead of
an actual
H-E-R-O.
I'm like, how do you spell a hero normally?
Here.
Oh.
That was good.
I get it. Planned that.
Totally. That was exactly what we were going for. But so there's no communication with that.
And I think if you're going to go with kind of a smart watch and you're going to forego the phone completely, I feel like you would just want to do the one that you could, even the pre-planned I'm here.
Right.
Cool, thanks.
Made to school. Fantastic. Because that's really all I want to know, that they made it.
Okay.
And I just need to say, it's time to come home. Like,
Perfect.
if they're at their friend's house.
Yep, I just need you to know that let's do it.
Yeah.
Get here.
I don't want to have to call other parents.
Oh, what?
Text. Can you send Michael home?
Talk to people.
I know.
Goodness.
I don't want to do all that.
Sounds like hard work. I'm not about it.
It's so hard. So yeah, those are the GPS options. Did you think of anything else?
No, that sounds,
What other hardware do people need for back to school?
Yeah, so I think this is kind of the one that I like the most is the computers.
Sure.
And so I actually have it's funny because I've had a lot of people come up to me lately and be like, hey, I need a new computer, or hey, I got someone who's going to college. What do you recommend? And I think this itself is like a whole other 5 podcasts of how to pick a computer.
Yeah, that's true. We should add that to
That would be a good.
I forgot the jar.
Oh, we'll be fine. We'll imaginary
jar.
Pick a jar.
Yeah.
But one of the things that actually has been intriguing to me lately is Chromebooks.
Yes.
So I have a humanities degree, so I feel like I can say this. If you have a degree like a humanities degree, that you don't necessarily need like a powerful computer, you're not doing a ton on it, you can get a Chromebook. And for those who are watching us, I actually have the Samsung Chromebook 3.
Nice.
And I wanted to show it. I'm like jealous of yours that you're going to show because it's much nicer than mine. But
not a Chromebook.
It's super lightweight. I can carry it anywhere. I carry it in a purse.
Yeah.
And it's got the Chrome OS on it so that I can use anything I need to do online. I can just do it here. And so that's really nice. There's Google Docs, Google Sheets, so that my basic stuff there. And I think those get overlooked a lot. And that could be a good thing for people who are looking for those types of computers.
So fun fact,
I like fun facts.
Most elementary schools and even junior highs are using Chromebooks now.
Yeah.
Apple has kind of gotten pushed out of the education space.
Is it weird for me to cheer right now? Because what?
We love Apple.
We love.
It's so great. So Chromebooks, they're just super affordable.
Yeah.
Which is a huge plus.
This was under $200.
Yeah.
For a computer.
Right.
So, yeah.
And basically it'll do everything you need it to do.
I watch Netflix on it. That's all I do online, so.
I don't need to write papers anymore, so we're good. But yeah, no, a lot of the schools, my kids' school, they do Google Apps.
Yeah.
So they've got their Gmail accounts and they've got the Google Docs and everything like that, and so they use the Chromebooks.
Yeah.
And it's a great device.
Super easy, super nice to have. High schoolers can use it.
Yeah.
I didn't need a powerful computer when I was in high school.
No. You really don't. You're just basically researching and writing papers,
Yeah.
It doesn't need to do a whole lot. So totally agree with you on the Chromebook. Mm-hmm. I did put Chromebook in here. If you want to spend a little bit more money, there's my yoga book.
I love the yogas. I put those there. I love them so much.
So the yoga book is cool because it also has this keyboard on one side. It kind of opens up like a laptop. For those that are listening, can't see the pretty.
I'm staring. Yeah, I can see that, Sarah.
It totally does. Yeah. And then if you flip it, you could even just turn the keyboard off and write.
What?
I could write on paper, and it will record that writing in a note.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I could just put a piece of paper over here and use the pen, and it'll record everything. And then I've got a paper version, and I've got it digitally recorded already.
For those only listening, my eyes are the biggest they've ever been in my life. What? That's amazing.
Yeah, so I love the yoga book because, the keyboard is a little hard to get used to because there's not
It's
keys.
just flat.
It's totally flat. But, and you're not going to be able to type as fast as you can with a regular keyboard. Mm-hmm. But I can't show you.
Don't show me your things yet. And that's, as just one quick kind of final up with this weird computer tablet.
Yeah.
The Surface.
That's actually the other thing on my list, too.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I got the original Surface, and I love it. I still use it all the time.
Yeah.
My issue with it was when you flipped it, the keyboard, if you have the keyboard dock still there, it was still out.
Yes.
And so you
could feel the keys.
And so I didn't love that. So I like how that kind of shuts off and you don't have to.
Right.
That's awesome. But the Surface is a very good
I totally agree with that. My only other issue, and they've probably fixed it by now because my Surface was generation 2 or something like that. Is it didn't sit on my lap very well.
Because it has the weird and the thing.
Because it has the little tenty thing, and it just doesn't, like, because this, I can, like, lift it up, and it's, like...
It's a laptop.
Perfectly. Yeah, it's not going to flip down or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's a little hard to hold the Surface on a lap.
Yeah, and I agree, because my same thing is that it's got the thing, and then and you're, like, trying to maneuver it, and the technical terms.
Right.
I think, because they've come out with, like, a Surface Book now.
Yeah.
That's the laptop, and I think you can get that out of it. I've like, looked into it. I haven't really seen a ton there, but so there are different options with that.
There are. I think they use a Surface Book in The Spy Who Dumped Me.
They do! I saw that! I saw the Windows thing, and I'm like,
I totally know what that is. And I'm like, good job, Microsoft. You paid a lot of money for that. Product placement. It's so much fun.
It's so fun to see.
So good tablets and laptops. Like I think we kind of covered both of them. If you're going to just get a tablet, I think you should get something that's interchangeable, like the Yoga Book or the Surface or something like that, so you can use it kind of like as a laptop and as a tablet. And
my big thing for people looking for tablets is make sure you have some sort of computing device at home or the interchangeable ones, because you're going to want it. Right. Like, I guarantee you're going to want it at some point.
Yeah, a tablet alone is not a very good productivity machine.
Yes.
So, yeah, good thing on that. Another interesting thing is we've been asked by our elementary school for everybody to have their own headphones.
Oh, I wrote headphones down.
Did you?
I did.
We're so good.
We're so in sync with this one.
It's so amazing. Because one thing, I think germs.
Yeah.
Is a huge thing, because if they're all sharing the same headphones,
and someone gets sick, and
we had so many, like, we had phone calls home, like, if your kid is sick,
oh gosh,
leave them home, because, like, there was a couple viruses that were just, like, ramping through the elementary school. Yeah, and so I think that's why this year they're like,
bring your own.
Everybody gets their own headphones.
We're not doing it.
Yeah, we're not sharing headphones anymore. So, I mean, I just found a couple cheap ones, like, especially for, like, elementary school kids.
Yeah, you're fine with
spend like $15 to $20 on headphones. You don't want to go
like
much
crazy.
More. Right.
Yeah.
But my daughter, she has like $60 headphones.
What kind does she have?
She has Skull Candies.
I love Skull Candies.
Yeah, it was on sale at Best Buy on Black Friday.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, and so she got them for Christmas last year. So she wanted new headphones. She likes the over the ear.
Yeah.
And so she got that. So she has really nice headphones, but she's almost 13. And she knows how to take care of them.
Right.
I mean, she's had them since Christmas. So
she's probably going to use them for a really long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as they get older, you can, get something nicer that they will actually.
And I will, just a quick other pitch, like Skull Candies, awesome. I discovered them when I was at Best Buy.
Yeah.
And I think they're some of the best budget-friendly ones that you can find anywhere. So there's your little, if you're looking for some, like
Skull Candies.
Skull
A good brand. Yeah. No, I totally agree with that. I like, because we talked about fitness, I like running, so I like my Jaybird headphones.
Jaybirds.
Yeah. I'm really wanting the Jaybird Runs.
Yeah, I saw those recently.
Oh, I want them so bad. Like, because I was nervous about them at first, because I felt like they would fall out of my ears.
Because that's all, for those Jaybird Runs who don't know, they're like wireless.
Totally wireless, just an earbud in each ear.
Yeah.
And so I was scared that they'd fall out, because I have really small ears, and regular headphones fall out all the time. So I was nervous about that. But then I got some headphones from Monoprice.
Oh, yes.
Which were super cheap for true wireless headphones.
Yeah.
And they work amazingly. I love them. But they made me really want
the Jaybird ones, because you're like, I love that, where you're like, these are really, really good, but I really want the ones that I wanted originally. Yeah. So
the ones that are $300 instead of the ones that are $50.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. So headphones. Do you have any other thoughts on hardware?
So I know that we have Apple fans out there.
We do.
So I do.
We actually have most of our listeners are coming from Apple devices.
All right.
Welcome. We do love you. We promise.
We do. I just wanted to if you're looking at an Apple device, it could work well for you. Yeah. If you have my few key things for Apple devices is you already have other Apple devices.
Yes.
I do think Apple does their ecosystem best. And if you're in a creative field.
Sure.
Because while I still believe, I like PTSD to arguments that I've had with people about this. While I still believe that you can get cheaper computers that will match what an Apple can do, I do think that a lot of the creative things can run better or well on an Apple device. Yeah. So those are I will say, if you are looking at that, I just wanted to, get that one out there.
Give a little love to our Apple listeners.
Just a little love.
Just a little bit. We'll go back to making fun of you soon.
Yes. It's fine. Okay, I'm done now. I feel better.
Wonderful. Is that 15 minutes already? Oh my goodness.
We're so good at talking.
I might cut that out. Anyway, so let's really quickly run through some apps then. Did you look into any apps? We did Rocketbook.
Oh, yes.
Talk about Rocketbook
okay.
Really quick.
Okay, guys, let me get ready. This is a two-hand conversation. So I first heard of Rocketbook, quick spiel, when they were on Kickstarter. And what it is it's a reusable notebook. And so they have a couple different versions. You can use a microcloth to erase, like you write in it, and then when you're done, you erase it with a microfiber cloth. Or they came out with one where you actually microwave it with like water, and it wipes the whole notebook.
Right.
And it's awesome, and
Amazing.
You can use it over and over again. And the extra cool part about it is there's these like icons. I don't know what they are when they're on paper, but I'm still going to call them icons.
They're still icons.
That's fine. And you can say you like write your notes out, and then you cross out one of the icons, and you take a picture of it. You can tell the app what that icon means.
Yeah.
So it's a school paper that needs to go to Google.
Right. Or
it's something that needs to go to EndNote or something like that. Right. So that you take a picture and it saves it for you. So that's why you can then feel okay reusing it.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Because it's digitally saved.
Because you've got it digitally, don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Rocketbook, amazing. I remember when we saw it at CES, you flipped out because you had already seen it before. And I was my mind was blown.
It's like, I can't believe that this is one of the first, this is the first time this has happened.
Right?
Why did this take so long?
Why did it take so long for this to occur? I know. Yeah, so Rocketbook would be amazing for students.
Yeah.
High school, college.
Anybody who's taking notes.
Sure.
Yeah, because you just take your notes for the class, take your pictures, and then wipe it, and you're good.
Yeah. So good plug for Rocketbook.
Yes.
So that ties into some apps. So you could automatically save your notes to OneNote or Evernote. Do you have opinions on either OneNote or Evernote?
I am weirdly upset about this, but I really like OneNote.
I like OneNote better too. I think the organization is better in OneNote.
Yes.
Like how you can have the notebook and then the
things and then
the
or
tabs
there's
and
picturing it.
Yeah, I know. I can see.
And then there's sections within the tabs, and so
I think it's easier to organize your thoughts with OneNote.
Yes. I do like Evernote. Yeah. OneNote, I think, did that a little bit better.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you. A couple other apps. So School Planner is something I just installed on my daughter's phone, but I think we're going to have to go with a paper version because I just read all her stuff and was like, you can't have phones in class, which apparently, nobody listens to anyway.
But if you pull it out, then that's when you get in trouble.
Right. So we might have to have her record homework another way.
Fun fact, I actually do better planning on paper than I do on my phone. I try so hard to plan on my phone, and I just do better with paper. I
know. Sometimes I do.
Yeah.
But that's why I have the Note 8 so that I can write stuff down.
It's paper. I'm just so jealous about your tech. I'm look at my 5-year-old Chromebook. And I guess I have an S8+, so it's fine.
It's awesome. It's good. It's fine. And then My Homework is a good app. Oh. You probably want to do a good to-do list, a good habit tracker.
Yeah.
Use Google Calendar.
All those
those fun things.
Productivity apps.
Did you have anything else with back-to-school tech?
Let me consult my notes. Oh, I will. This blew my mind. I went looking for flash drives. So high school, college students will probably need flash drives in order to store work. I bought a 128 gig flash drive for $20.
Yeah.
I was like,
it's so cheap now.
I remember buying a terabyte hard drive.
Yeah.
for like $130 on employee discount.
Yeah.
And now I got a 128 gig flash drive.
Right.
So buy flash drives because they're really cheap.
Yeah.
Like,
I have
right
a whole
now.
drawer full of
That's
them.
what I actually, I like went and bought it. So this quick, really nerdy, so I could dual boot Linux or like live boot Linux and test it out. But my husband was like, do you really need another flash drive? And I was like, yes, I do.
This one runs Linux.
It's 128 gigs.
Right.
Like, that runs Linux.
I totally need it.
What do I need? What else do I need? Yeah. Anyway, so flash drives, I think, are a big thing as well. And I just
agree.
wanted to talk
about
about
that's true. Good call. So, our top 5 college movies.
Woo!
Movies set in a college atmosphere.
I had to clarify because I was like, I don't know really any movies that are like college.
Right.
But they involve college. All of mine, I made sure.
All of them. And then as I was like going through, I was like, man, we could do high school movies. But we could do that like when we're talking about a teenage thing or something like that. So that should be fun. Okay. And we're not going to do the ultimate number 1 today because we're running out of time.
Oh, man.
It's already 20 minutes.
Oh, my goodness. We'll talk fast.
Yeah. Okay. So my number 5 is Legally Blonde.
Ooh. That's I'm going to just cheat.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Which one is it? It was number 2 for me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, I love Legally Blonde. Elle Woods is hilarious. I'm just going to go... Oh, my favorite line is like, do you think she just woke up and said, I'm going to go to law school today?
Yes. I love... This is like slightly serious, but it's such a good like... She just made it into law school. And she like did awesome.
Right.
And nobody expected her to.
Right.
Perfect.
I love it. Okay, number 5.
My number 5... Oh, I might have lied. Legally Blonde was number 4 because it was backwards. But it'll count. But it's House Bunny.
House Bunny. I think I've heard you talk about it. I think I've seen it before, but I don't remember it as well.
It's the one where Anna Faris is a...
sorority mom or
yeah,
something
she's
like
originally a Playboy bunny. Right. And like some drama happens and so she becomes a sorority mom and it's this group of girls who are not super pretty or super popular and they need to get pledges in order to save their house.
Right.
And so it's just her adventures of like being a sorority. Like it's so random and it's so funny.
That's hilarious. Okay, number 4, Pitch Perfect.
Oh, okay. Pitch Perfect is my number 2. I officially looked. I love Pitch Perfect.
Yes.
It's the riff off.
Yes.
Is my favorite. I would listen to that on loop.
So good.
It's so good. If you haven't,
it's one of like so their ending song, like the end song, is one of my favorite running songs.
Oh, that's a good running song.
It is so good. It just pumps you up.
Yeah.
And I always have to do the like
like stop as you're running and do yes.
So yeah, love Pitch Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I already talked about it.
Legally
Blonde was my number 4.
Love it.
Again, just such a good movie.
Such a good movie.
Yeah.
Okay. When I first thought of college movies, I thought of this one. I was like, this is definitely going to be my number 1. But as I like went through the list, I was like, no, it's not number 1.
Ooh.
PCU.
I don't know what that is.
Oh my gosh. We need to rectify that right away because PCU is the bomb. So it's super old. Like it's got David Spade as like a college student.
Okay.
So like that's how old it is. And Jeremy Piven and just like so many actors, and it basically is PCU because like the whole university has become very PC, and so like there's the feminist group and there's this group and then there's this like one group of people who like hate how PC it's all become.
That is so funny.
It's like Trevor's like it's.
Yeah.
Trevor would be in that group if he went to PCU.
Okay, I will watch it. I will find it and I will watch it.
I have it. I can bring it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So mine, what are we on, 3?
Yeah.
The Social Network.
I thought about that one. It's a good one.
It is. I remember I watched it in college and I remember being like, I gotta watch this again. Like right after. It's Facebook. It's how Facebook was started.
Yeah.
I just love it. I don't even know how to. Justin Timberlake's in it.
Right.
That's all you need to know is Justin Timberlake is in it.
As the kid who started Napster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But yeah, no, I love The Social Network. It's really interesting to see
the dynamics and how it grew. Yeah. And like the craziness of like you think of Facebook now and it seems like it's this big corporation and it's new, but it was a small startup at one point.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Very good. Number 2. Real genius.
I don't know this one either.
Oh my gosh. Emily, we need a movication for you.
We really, for like college movies.
Yes.
Apparently I need a movication.
So this is also really, really old.
Oh, okay, perfect.
It's Val Kilmer as a college student.
Oh, then I'm not sorry about not knowing this one.
But it is one of the best college movies. Val Kilmer is this genius, and this other kid comes to college and he's a genius too, and they're
geniuses,
and Val Kilmer's just insane in it, just completely crazy, and it's just so fun.
All right.
Super fun.
Okay, real genius. PCU.
I'll bring them both next week.
Listen, Ben, we have to watch these movies.
We have to watch them.
I can't do anything else until after I watch them.
It's true. Yes. Okay, what's your number 2?
Pitch Perfect.
Right.
So,
we already knew that.
Singing, that's all you need to do.
Singing, and we're done.
I'm ready for drum roll.
Okay. Oh, yeah, drum roll. Accepted.
I know
my
this
number
one. I haven't seen this one. I know this
one. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So this one is Justin Long.
Okay, yeah.
And he doesn't get into college.
That's right. And he makes up.
He makes up a college.
I have seen half of it. Okay, so I'm half okay.
So good. But what I really like about it, and why it's my number 1, is because it's got a really good message that college isn't teaching you anything that you really need to know to be an adult.
Yeah.
And to be in a career.
Yeah.
So, I went to BYU.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing the BYU shirt.
Nice.
I always try and match my shirt.
You do so good at that. I'm always shirt.
Shirt.
Got it. I'm wearing Star Wars.
I love that shirt. She made this shirt
I made
herself.
this shirt, guys.
She should be on making it.
I should be. I will just make Star Wars shirts the whole time.
Perfect.
If you're listening to us, just go find us right now on YouTube and look at my shirt.
Yeah. Just for the shirt.
Just for the shirt.
Yeah. She did amazing on that. But yeah, so with Accepted, he basically starts his college, and everybody else that he didn't mean to actually have people come to his college, but it was they accidentally made the website workable, and so all these people show up with tuition, and they just kind of figure out, okay, you know what, what do you want to learn? And kind of this whole new concept of higher education.
Yeah, which. That's that. I was a very I went to BYU as well.
Yeah.
Humanities degree.
Statistics. It's so exciting.
Mine was anyway. Everybody always asks oh, did you go to school for technology? And I'm English language. Thank you. But I think that's quick. I don't know, soapbox. You don't my degree's in English language, and I deal with technology. You don't necessarily have to have it to match.
Right.
Anyways, that's a whole big soapbox that I could go on. So we'll just my number 1.
Number 1.
21.
Oh, isn't that
the gambling one?
Yes.
Yeah, where they go.
Who's in that again?
Kevin Spacey.
Okay.
And he is a professor at MIT.
Okay.
And he gets a group of kids together and teaches them how to count cards. And they go to Atlantic City, I believe, and probably even Vegas, I think.
Yeah.
And they make lots of money learning how to count cards.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's a really good movie as well.
That sounds like fun. Well, there we go. That's our top 5.
Yes.
If you have any thoughts on what we should have added, go ahead and leave us a comment.
Please let us know what is your favorite college movie, because they're weird. College movies.
Right. I almost put Good Will Hunting on mine.
That one, my favorite line ever is do you like apples?
I got a number.
I like them apples. Yeah, I almost put that one too.
So don't forget to subscribe. YouTube, subscribe on Spotify, subscribe on iTunes if you're one of those people.
If you do that.
Yeah, if you do that kind of thing. And just, reach out to us if you have any feedback.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear it.
Yep. Perfect.
So thanks for tuning in this week, and we'll see you next week. I forgot my jar, so I can't.
It'll be a surprise.
It'll be
for everyone involved.
Even us. We'll be like, what are we talking about today? Oh my gosh, I have no idea. All right. See ya.
Bye.